Yes, another month, another opening theme. Yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I'm your host, Tashira Say. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Welcome to week 171 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Shout out to my man, Ja Rose, for that new intro. Using that for the month of August, then moving on to something else. Shout out to the packed house tonight. Who we got in here? Agent Smith, BLACMAU, Digimon Dane is in the chat. Holy crap. DUNSWERTH, Fields is in here. Gemini 4D, K Diva Karen is up in here. Welcome. DJ LOCKTURNAL, Mr. Wallace, No One You Know, RAYGENE, RTO Beats, my wife Samaya, and joining us 6 hours away, where it's probably around 2 a.m. where he is right now, my man XZ Beats is hanging with us tonight. There's also a few other people that haven't logged in, but thank y'all. Man, we are here. What are we doing? All right. Episode 171. We've been doing this a long time, and it's funny to say that we have officially been a year and a month of doing the podcast live. We've been doing live since, I think it was July 4th of last year, if I'm not mistaken, is when we first started. Or right before. So little over a year and a month, somewhere in that area. And it's been fantastic. Shout out to everyone that watches with us live. A lot of CMA members, a lot of civilians, so to speak. We thank y'all. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. ComputerMusicAcademy.com/live. With that being said, one of the greatest elements that has come about of doing the live show is the live audience. And a huge part of the live audience, just like any other show or hip hop show, or let's just call it male dominated industry, it's a beautiful thing when the ladies come out and support us, be it our wives, girlfriends, some people that we know that just like what we do or like to hear good music. And we did this assignment last year called Ladies Night. Went over well, very well. So I said, we got to do this again. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second annual Ladies Night. And it's very simple. The good people of CMA were tasked with creating something specifically for the ladies, something that they can chill out at home listening to, or more specifically, being out and about with the girls at the club, whatever club, that type of club that may be, and just enjoying themselves. And we actually have 12 submissions tonight. Going to be a damn good show. Y'all ready for this? Blessed Girl is in the house. Dixie Freely just popped in. What's up, my man? Fields, as I said a little earlier. Thank y'all for coming out, man. Let's go on and get this party started with the gentleman that I just called out and gave a shout out to. Representing Zurich, this is XZ Beats. Yo. What the hell is going on in Zurich? Good Lord. XZ. See, I know how this dude gets down. I understand now. He made sure he showed up tonight to see how the chat reacts to his track. Well played, sir. He says, I don't know what I just created. Hope you still enjoy XZ. Yo, this was crazy, XZ. This dude, and see, this is what I'm talking about. There's the reason why we do stuff like this, because this stuff like this works. There is a genre of music or subgenre of many different genres, I guess you could say, that are geared specifically towards women. This is the kind of stuff that women gig out to, straight up. I don't think there's a female that's listening to this right now, whether it be in the chat or in the podcast the next day, that's not sitting there like, whew, this is dope, gigging out. This is definitely perfect for that format, XZ. This dude, first of all, props on the mix. Mix sounding really nice, really clean. Everything is sitting where it needs to be. Nice balance. Nothing's too loud, nothing's too soft. Everything is present. Props on that. Then this dude comes in with the kind of R&B, nice little tone, feeling good. Breakdown. Go up to a dance track. Bring the energy up a little bit. And then the ARP kicks in around the halfway point. So I'm going to say around the 145 or so, like that. That's dope. Feeling good. Nice synth. Nice ARP. Good bass. Everything. Nice energy. Breakdown. And then take it down to pretty much a slow jam. Stupidity. With all of that said, all of the boxes checked off, got to get that man a stamp. That's a must do. I don't think I've ever opened the show with a stamp, but we're doing that right now. XZ is a beast. Well deserved. A lot of great work went into that, my man. Props to you. Good Lord. Sheesh. Well played, like I said. Thank you for that, man. All right, let's move on over here and talk to this gentleman right here. I don't know if he's here. I haven't seen him log in just yet. But shout out to my man, DUNLAP. Yo, props to this dude, Dap, man. He has been clowning with, I want to say this is like 3 jazzy type submissions over the last several weeks. His jazz joints have been really standing out. And at least this one, I can't really remember the other 2, but at least this one sounds fully organic. It sounds like he pretty much played it all. And that's dope. Very dope. Like, this dude sat down and constructed a real jazz track. Not just loops. He actually played some stuff out, which is crazy. Props on that. Some of my favorite jazz artists have named songs after their wives, girlfriends, or political figures. This is my take on that. I named this tune after my wife, Brianna. Enjoy and be well. Dap. Yo, props to you on this, man. This was very cool. Just laid back. I mean, Mav said it, RTO said it. Definitely some lounge type music, just laid back. You know, I can sit here and describe it all day, but definitely that type of vibe, dude. This sounds crazy. Absolutely crazy. I like what you did as far as you had a little intro, very short, and then it kicked into this one groove. And then later, like after the 130, kicked into another groove. But then, you know, it did have parts that were driving in, which were mainly the piano chords and playing those. That was basically driving the track. But then you also had brass coming in at certain parts, playing, disappearing, coming back in a different part of the song, playing different stuff. This was very well constructed, Dap. I'm really enjoying what you're doing, my man. This was great. Props to you on this. I need wherever you went, I'm talking about creatively, wherever you went for this, keep going there. That well should never run dry. Let's hope, man. Props to you on that, my man. Thank you. All right, let's take it over to Jersey. Holla at my man, one of the original, the OGs of CMA. This is my dude, 18th Dynasty.
She combs her hair. The beauty of a woman is seen in her eyes, because that's the doorway to her heart and the place where love resides. The true beauty of a woman is reflected by her soul. It's the caring that she gives and the passion that she shows. And the beauty of a woman, the passing years only grow.
Woo-hoo-hoo. 18th Dynasty. You. What is going on? That was dope, dog. Now, for anybody that's watching the official podcast, the one we post on the site and on YouTube, when we do the show live, I do a pre-show. It's about 20 minutes. And, you know, while people are coming in, checking into the chat, while we're still doing shares, getting people to come check out the show, that kind of thing, I play a bunch of songs, like I said, for about 20 minutes. And coincidentally, did not know this was happening. But coincidentally, I played Dynasty's joint from probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, where it was a very similar tone to his joint. Played that in the beginning of the pre-show, and then here comes this, almost like the sequel. Very dope, Dynasty. Holy crap! I like everything about this track. This joint just feels good, nice, slow. I like the guitars, the rhythm guitars in there. Got the nice flute playing at a couple of different notes here and there. The chopped up drum break. But then between looks like 40 and 120, this dude, and I know it's him, I know his voice, he did a spoken word piece speaking on, the beauty of a woman. Yo, that was dope. Dynasty, good Lord. Yo, I'm really beginning to see Dynasty. I don't know because as far as I know, as long as we've known each other, he's been married, I believe. And he's just had a couple of children within the last couple of years. Props on that as well. I don't know what is going on in this dude's life. Maybe it's the maturity thing, but this dude is really changing up the type of music that he's creating now. He's been really kicking out some really dope stuff this year, and stuff that I haven't heard from him over the last, 3 or 4 years. So props to you on that, Dynasty, for really stepping out the box and doing something different. Props to you and whatever is inspiring you, be it your wife, children, however, man. Very, very, very dope, my man. Good Lord. Let's get some shouts out, man. We got a couple new people. DJ Promo checked in. Who else we got? I don't know if we shout out Lockturnal. Shout out to Lockturnal. RAYGENE is in the house. BG is in the house. Blessed girl. We also got Miss Tiff in the house hanging with us. Thank y'all for coming through, man. All right, let's keep it rolling, man. Let's go holler at my mans representing Metro Detroit. This is No One You Know. Yo, that's crazy. that last, I don't know, right after 2 minutes with that part of that's crazy. Shout out to no one for that. For the ladies, I enjoy a woman grooving to a nice smooth track, so here's mine for them to groove to. Guitar sample from is it F1 or FL Smoking Loops? Chop the sequence, and everything else is organic. My man, I like what you did here. I really like what you did here. Nice and smooth. I like the use of the guitar licks, and you know how you chopped them up and reused them, and you had actually a couple of different ones going in there. Props on that. That as well as the bass. I like the bass that you picked. It's kind of like a synth bass, if I'm not mistaken, but it's perfect for this groove. Almost reminiscent of, like, you know, some 90s or either late 80s R&B. That particular synth that you picked, very dope. I like the drum pattern. I like the tempo. Everything was really dope about this. Very, very dope. And I see you that you're continuing to work and continuing to strive and make really dope stuff, no one. All I can ask is that you continue, because this, very, very dope, my man. Props to you on that. Thank you. All right. It's about that time, man. Let's go out west. Holla at my light-skinned brother. This is DUNSWERTH. Bruh. Yo, Duns. The hell is going on, bro? This was crazy. I went back to my house roots with this one. And yeah, I actually, he went live on Facebook. It might have been a few months ago. He did a whole live house set that he was DJing. So props to him on that. For the peeps that don't know, that's how I started making beats. And the ladies I knew got down on this. Just some groovy, deep house, mostly organic aside from the voice in certain parts. Let's partay. Duns. Yo, this was dope. One thing, I really, again, coming from Detroit, coming up, not only listening to R&B, soul, of course, rap, hip hop, but being from Detroit, a lot of us, whether we want to admit it or not, came up enjoying a lot of electronic music, be it house, techno, ghetto tech, whatever. So I really, really, really enjoy this. This is dope. Same thing with XZ's entry. I really enjoyed this. This is dope. I like how the beginning, I don't know, I guess that's around like 30, about 40 seconds is one groove, and you got the 4 on the floor, and it's nice and groovy, and it's actually, at least it sounds like it's definitely filtered. And what it sounded like to me is slowly but surely the parts that were being filtered were opening up as it got towards that 40-second mark. That was dope. And it got more and more open. Then it dropped down, did some other stuff, built up until it came back to the main groove and doing some other stuff. Stupid. Once it got to, and I think it's around the 120, insane where he went with that. You had the vocal chop going, you had the keys, whatever kind of chord or synth pad that was going on. But what was killing it for me was the bass line. Ba-doom, doom, boom. Ba-doom, boom, 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 boom. Something along those lines. Oh my God. That was a perfect selection of bass and a perfect bass line for this joint. Very dope. Very club. I can see a lot of females dancing to this at the club, yo. Sheesh, that's definitely the hustle and electric slide and all that kind of stuff. Good Lord, Duns. Way to go, bro. Sheesh. Thank you for that, man. Woo. All right, we just headed out west. Let's head down south, beyond the border of the U.S., and go holla at my brother down there. This is DJ Promo.
Sam?
Molly?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
I love you, Molly. I love you, Molly. It's amazing, Molly. Love inside. It's amazing, Molly. Love inside. Love inside. Love inside. Love inside. Love inside. Love inside. Take it with you.
Ditto. 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 Ditto.
Molly?
Sam?
I've always loved you. I've always loved you. I've always loved you.
Yo, what is going on tonight, yo? Yo, Promo. Good Lord. Shouts out to everybody. I've been missing a few assignments due to some personal stuff and also been working on a music project Not sure if any ladies will appreciate this, but you'll never know. Peace. Yo, this dude promo. And as I said, I think I said it a couple of weeks ago, this dude is like the originator at CMA of doing like the crazy change ups and 2 and 3 different beats in one damn production, that kind of thing. This dude is the innovator of that. Straight up. Been doing it since the beginning. This was nuts. This was absolutely nuts. I don't know what movie that was from that he actually got the woman and the man speaking to each other. But then it went into like a very nice 4 on the floor. I'm assuming that would be a house or, dance club track. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. But then this dude breaks out and does something completely different. That rolled, and he had a couple of different things going on as far as the 4 on the floor. Had that going on for about a little less than the first minute. He breaks down, does a few things, and then comes back with a completely different groove. Chopping up some nice pianos, new drums, new pattern, completely different song at this point. But now he's chopping up Houdini, One Love, One Love, One Love. Oh my God. Then he had LL Cool J, I Need Love in there. And I want to say it's something else I might be missing in there. Just playing that out, making it smooth, mixed very well, obviously produced and sequenced very well, promo. As usual. Good Lord, dude. That was crazy. Sheesh. Stupidity, my man. Absolute stupidity. Sheesh, man. Y'all are clowning tonight. Absolutely clowning. Shout out to the people who have not logged into the chat. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging with us. Feel free to use your Facebook login to jump in the chat with us if you like. Man, y'all are wilding out. Let's keep it going, man. Let's go holler at this man right here. This is my dog, okay? This is my man's. He's another one of the founding fathers, so to speak. Took a little time off, back with us. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, RAYGENE. This dude, RAYGENE, dude, takes a few weeks off, comes back with an absolute banger. That was smooth, dog. That was so smooth. He says, it's been a minute, but I'm back. Hashtag we are CMA. Welcome back, my man. Yo, let's discuss this track, man. See, RAYGENE has always done like very smooth stuff. He doesn't go above like a certain tempo. He's always been like, I don't know, if I had to guess, I would say mid 80s. Because I know I'm normally in the low to mid 90s. So he's definitely slower than what I'm producing. So I'm gonna say mid to upper 80s, possibly. He's normally in that tempo, I mean in that range. And he's normally very smooth with what he does, even when it's somewhat hardcore. You know what I'm saying? This, very dope. Very dope. Matter of fact, I'm going to steal Mav's line. He said, this is crying on the front stoop music right here. Silly. But yo, I really appreciated this because you got the pianos going throughout. Couple of different patterns. Stuff is moving around. Really love how you got the drums moving around, doing different things. In the first and the second pattern. Love that. Love the hats. Love the bass. Love the drum sounds. All of that stuff is very, very dope. Then it had like, I want to say it was some strings or pads going on in there. It sounded like a little brass as well at certain parts. Very dope, RAYGENE. Good Lord, you managed to kill it pretty often, dude. And this is another example. Welcome back, my man. Good Lord. Woo! What up, Northeast Beast? Welcome, my man. Anybody else checked in? No. Shout out to everybody that is watching, though. Appreciate y'all. Let's keep it moving, man. You know what time it is. It's time to go holla at our brother, Sir Ronald Beastly.
Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl.
Yo, this dude, a couple of people have actually said it. This dude, Ron B, always brings the energy. He always gets the party moving. Always. The dude is a beast. That's why we call him Sir Ronald Beastly. Good Lord. He says, this is my female girl ladies night out party anthem. It goes from having drinks at home, getting ready to go out and celebrate, to turning up in the club, to back at the house. Late night sleeping, but keeping the party going. I can see asses shaking to this now, LOL. Yo, Ron is crazy. He's crazy, dude. This was dope, Ron. Good Lord. Again, bringing that energy up tempo. There's props because I'm a fan of hi-hats, especially picking out the right hi-hat for, you know, the type of track that you're making and using it well. And he had that hi-hat that he used in this joint was just perfect, EQ'd and positioned nicely in the track. But all the stuff he had going on as far as like the different sample chops and then some organic elements, drums were on point. Ron B's drums stay on point. Drums as far as like the drum selection and then how they're EQ'd and then how they're programmed. Drums are always on point in Ron B tracks. Good Lord. But this was absolutely sickening. Especially, I think it's around the 130 when he started bringing all the vocal chops from like Beyonce and all these other people, you know, stupid, man. Ron B, man. He's another one of those dudes, you know, and there's several, well, a lot of the people that submit on a regular basis, I say this about, but Ron B, along with Locke and a couple other ones, are definitely those cases of why are you still working a job? Why are you not out here in the industry making some real money? We got to correct that. We have to. Props to you once again, Ron. Good Lord, man. Sheesh. Thank you, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time we go holler at my brother over there in the DMV. You know how he gets down. Let's see what he did this week. This is BLACMAU. Let me just tell y'all, for those who are watching the official podcast, there's so much hatred in the chat right now. Yo, mad faces and I hate yous and I'm logging off and F yous. Absolutely insane. This dude, Mav, yo. Sheesh. 171. This really wasn't easy. I almost didn't submit since I'd never been a fan of slow jams, which, as I said before, it doesn't have to be a slow jam. We talked to him about this last week. You can be up tempo, it can be a slow jam, it can be just something to groove out, whatever. But anyhow, something about the chord structure doesn't move me. Researching aided me in this submission. Hopefully it helped. Either way, hashtag we are CMA. This guy, dog, is out of his damn mind. First of all, please tell me that you actually, because as I've said before, BLACMAU, he actually plays drums. He plays keys as well, but he actually has a drum set in his house. Please tell me you played the drums on this track, because it sounds, I know you got addictive drums. Oh, and props on the drums, the drum sounds themselves. They had like a down sampling to them, and you could actually hear the distortion and crunchiness, you know, if you're listening through headphones. Props on that. But I hope and pray you played the drums on this, because it sounds so dope. It sounds so live, dog. If you did this, QWERTY and Reason, yeah, I'm about to boot you out of CMA. Stupid. But yo, drums were on point. That bass line, stupid. The organ, stupid. Keys, stupid, man. All of this was absolutely nuts. And it just had a really nice feel and tempo, and it was on point, man. This was really, really dope. And this is more like, not necessarily hustle or stepping or anything like that, but I could see somebody kind of slow dancing to this joint. It just won't be as slow. It's perfect. It's very dope. Nice and jazzy as well. And that's a lot of stuff that Mav does anyhow. He has that nice groove, nice swing to his music. But I want to say it was around the 130 where he actually had a bridge. So bridging the first part or first half of the song with the second half of the song or part of the song. Stupid. And then just ended it very nicely with the organs playing out. This guy is absolutely nuts, man. Oof, 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 oof. Yo, BLACMAU, you are hated. That's all I got to say, man. Thank you for that, bro. Thank you. Let's see. We'll check in real quick. See if we got anybody we need to shout out. I think we're all good. Got several people watching that haven't logged in. Thank y'all for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's keep it going, man. So as we've talked about a couple of songs ago, these people from the Carolinas are out of their damn mind. So we've already visited the North with Ron B. Now it's time to visit the South with our man, Gamma Pods, a.k.a. DJ LOCKTURNAL. Man, listen. This guy Locke is amazing. There's no other way to say it. This dude, for quite some time, has been banging out compositions. Not just beats, not just songs, compositions. He literally takes you places with every song he's been doing. I would say definitely all of this year. I would say last year as well, but definitely this year, this, season of WHA 2017, he has been on point, yo. I am surrounded by women in my daily life, 6 of them. I made this for the ladies, but from a different point of view. This is a tribute to their ability to grow life inside of their bodies. I call it Tiny Life. I will be releasing this track with the other track I made for this assignment as a small EP, a B-side track that is kind of the flip side to this track. The EP is titled 7 Minutes and should be uploaded by Wednesday. Bravo. I used the one-take method again, but this took around 3 hours in creation and arrangement, but another 4 hours mixing because I wanted the debut to be as good as the sound quality as I could get it. My other EP is still on the way soon, I promise. And shout out to Miss Terror. I don't know if Locke was like, okay, go log in right now, but it's like right before I got ready to play his joint, she logged in. So shout out to Miss Terror. But man, Locke, this was beautiful. And the whole tribute and the reason behind it, I should say, bravo, dog. You are a beast. You are an absolute beast. And I'm gonna steal RTO's line. Why do I even create music, dude? Why do I even do music when you got cats like this dude? Good Lord. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. That was beautiful. Thank you. And I'm definitely looking forward to the EP. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's head back to the West. Holla at my brother RTO Beats. Yo, this cat, man. He says, being tired took over this submission. Here's what I got. Hope the ladies like it. Hashtag we are CMA. First of all, this drink starts out with some nice vocal chops, filters, however it was. But then this build up kicks up and it's like, okay, here we go. All right, cool. We get ready to go to the club. And then misdirection. I freaking love misdirection when it's used correctly. This is what I'm talking about because it actually felt like we were about to get a nice little upbeat 4 on the floor kind of joint. And then it went straight to a slow jam. That was dope in itself. And that was 30 seconds in. Beautiful right there. The arrangement of the electronic keyboards and piano and add a couple of different other elements. Bass, beautiful. Drums and drum programming, beautiful. Overall, just nice. Nasty. I really, really like this RTO. This is what it's all about. When you talk about that, you know, that the joints that we came up with, be it the Jodeci, especially Jodeci, Shy, Intro, those H-Town, you know, those kind of groups and the songs that they were making, you know, the slow jams that they were making, they were like slow jams, but they weren't like the slow jams that we came up to, you know, listening to our parents, what they listened to. They were ours because they had a nice little hip hop influence to them. This is exactly what that is, RTO. I really appreciate that about this track. I appreciate the track overall. It's very dope, very smooth. And if you being tired brought you to what you did with this track, hell, we need to get you tired more often than creating. Just straight up, dog. That was crazy, RTO. Man, props for that. That was beastly. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the end of the show. Gonna holler at my brother and his wife hanging out in the chat with us. Now representing St. Louis, this is my man, Dixie Freely. I see. Dixie Freely closing out episode 171 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. He says, here's my submission for 141. I kept it simple this week. Just making something Miss Tiffany would like. LOL. Use Machine, UVI, and Expand 2 Machine, UVI, and X-Band 2 were the weapons of choice this week. Hope it's dope. Shut up, Dixie. Peace. Yeah, shut up. This was very dope, especially like coming after RTO's joint. Really, really dope. Two of a very similar type of joints, you know what I'm saying? It's what we're talking about as far as like that stuff that we came up to as far as the R&B of our era, so to speak, 90s babies, so to speak. Well, we were actually 80s, but you know what I'm saying. Anyhow, I really like what you did here. And I'm going to take Digga's quote. Definitely very reminiscent of some Club Nouveau, though. It's very what we came up with, at least I say it is, but it sounds a little older at the same time, or like some Club Nouveau, why you treat me so bad, that kind of stuff. Stupid. Drum programming, on point as always. Love the synths and the bass and chords and everything you used in this joint. The arrangement, the mixing, the way everything actually faded in and faded out. No cold stops or anything like that. As far as, the intro and outro. Very well done, Dixie. Very well done. And I'm pretty sure Miss Tiffany is proud. She should be. Very, very dope. Woo! Man, listen. Y'all clowned this episode. Y'all absolutely clowned. This was Ladies' Night. And I think y'all represented very well for the ladies. So shout out to the ladies that watch us and hang with us on a weekly basis in the chat. This was for you. For those of you who watch it, the podcast when it's fully done, this is for you. For the women who actually support us as musicians and the women who are musicians alongside of us. Blessed Girl, B.A. Mac, thank y'all for doing what you do and being a part of what we do. This was a great night, man. I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. Let's get some shouts out, man. We had Agent Smith, BLACMAU, Dickamon Dern, Dixie Freely. We got my man Dunsworth, Fields, Gemini 4D, Miss K Diva, Karen, thank you for coming back through. Lockturnal, Mr. Wallace, No One You Know, RTO Beats, Northeast Beast, Miss Tara, BG, Blessed Girl, Miss Tiffany, and I feel like there's a few other people I need to shout out. Let me check this other list. Shout out to RAYGENE, XZ Beats, Black Math if I did not shout them out already. Come on and refresh. Yeah, there we go. I think I shouted out Mr. Wallace already. Fields, RAYGENE. I think we got everybody. There it is. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. EST right here. ComputerMusicAcademy.com/live. And if you would like to be amongst the great talent pool at CMA, come on over to ComputerMusicAcademy.com and join us. It is that simple. We're done for the week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will talk to you next time. See ya!